How's that, Britnell? I mean, we boogied pretty hard there. I feel like they were pretty funky. Whoa! Holy. Holy fucking moly, man. They said excellent. They did a good job on the dance.
Is it okay if can you run it like this? Because I need to have something open on like two screens.
It's actually good to have like time like that, just to be like in case someone goes over.
Grand Exchange music slaps so hard.
Facts.
Go to the drum circle over there.
Basically, in case something goes seriously wrong. About an hour plus, if you can. If something goes seriously wrong,
I don't know. I got a feeling.
Huh?
Go pretty wrong.
Okay.
I think that would just one thing.
It'll only be each level once.
So I'm gonna stay have on track so people can like tune in the stuff they want to see on the schedule. Well, when are you anyway?
I'm on Sunday. I'm also joking. The average for that thing is like hour 20 minutes. I said 3 hours.
What for Star Wars?
Yeah. The average is like the record is 120. The average is like 140, and I said 3 hours.
8:31, great big age. Some last minute tips.
Where are? Oh yeah, they're not here anymore, are they?
Yep, all white.
Where? Yeah.
Can I see your gear right there? I'm just curious. Yeah, you're wearing nice gear.
Make music too loud.
So upon getting ready for this morning, I made a grave realization that my ring is not imbued. So what that means is my ring is only operating at half the power that it should be, which is not a good thing, but hopefully my helmet and my gear is enough to...
You got a Bears? Oh, wait, no, you need the spot for it. You got darts?
Hmm?
You got darts?
Yeah, oh yeah. Where's it at? Hold on. I can't even find it. No. Is it Fight Pit? Is the... Yeah.
Pretty good laptop.
For now.
Yeah, I feel like it's too big.
Teleport, not join. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't say there's 2 dogs in the room right now.
No.
Yeah.
There's 10 of us. 10 dogs.
Oh, my prayer's not up.
Has the timer started yet?
No. I'm just preparing. It's going to take a few minutes to get situated before I can actually start what I need to do.
While you're getting situated, you want to play a right now? How it works?
Yeah, okay, so essentially, in old school RuneScape, there are a variety of different capes that you can wear that give different stat advantages. And so one of the really good ones for quite a while in the game is called the Firecape. It looks like pizza. And you need to beat a really hard boss to get it.
Yeah, this is not bad.
And
the controls are so limited anyways. It's pretty much just a camera and cloak.
what's the Camelot teleport stuff?
Kuma, do you need headphones for audio quest? You need headphones, Kuma?
No.
Is it for audio quest?
Potentially. If I'm trying to get to
What are you trying to do? Restore your prayer?
yeah, but I'm trying to get to Player House. Yeah.
Bring air.
Oh no, I'll do Camelot because there's a prayer altar there and a bank.
Okay, you just do lava and zeros. If he dies in this, it is not straight at all. Like it's happens very commonly. If he messes up one thing at the end, he instantly dies. More than likely. He has a chance.
Okay,
He doesn't.
is your average? What's the slot for hour and a half? 45?
Hour 45.
Is that like if everything goes according to plan, or is that just like with multiple attempts in mind?
There's
one
one
attempt.
attempt. It's
I
gonna
can't-
take that long too.
Thank Goody in chat. God bless.
I also just used my mini game teleport.
Is there not any other way to get there quickly?
You could run there.
Someone said make sure.
From where Karamja?
Yeah, I think he did that. I think he just did that.
I teleport.
Fairy Ring VLP, Expel Rock just said. And He
Oh,
said
yeah, you
make
got the
sure your
scales?
auto retaliation's off.
How many scales do you got?
Hold on, I'll pull it up in a second.
This is all to check before you go there, so you don't have to go back.
I'm gonna also need, well, if I'm doing that, I'm gonna need my my staff, my dream staff. Where's the closest?
Well, I didn't know you were a fellow scaper. I'm also not much of a combat man myself.
There is
Darts
a,
and scales in the blowpipe.
there's an altar here somewhere right here. I'm sure of it, yes.
So,
Wait, so is John at work right now?
Yeah, my my blowpipe is chilling.
I remember driving into work last year and I had this on my.
Open door.
Oh, I was babysitting last night with this
Yeah.
on, and my little cousins kept watching Cape and Derek.
Kate, press game in the bottom.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
My cousins were like,
Apologies.
This is so fun. I was like, yeah.
Where's the closest fairy ring to here?
I'd probably just use your
Wait, can you go to the hairdresser really
There's
quick?
actually one directly south. Just scroll your screen a little south. Down there.
Nice.
Yeah.
We go to
Or if you have
hairdresser?
already cape, you can just do that.
I do, but I don't want to take up an inventory slot.
Said fairy ring south.
There's a bank at the fight pit.
Is there? Oh, yes, there is.
Make sure you got enough scales.
Yeah, I do. I made sure I bought extra scales earlier.
You can always sell them, but
You can't buy them while you're there.
God bless Brent now. Good shift, my friend.
right now the first let's get the Firecape.
What did he say it was? BLP?
I think so.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
BLP?
I spell rock with Jet.
God. I hope you get it, Kate.
Man, I'm nervous.
Oh yeah. Is nervous on your own. When I did it, I was stressing, so I was shaking when I was doing it. Because if you mess up once, it's over. And you just wasted like an hour and 40 minutes of nothing.
What? You don't get anything
Yeah.
for it?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing.
You lose.
Actually,
You
just
lose.
lost a bunch of money.
Yeah, you lost a bunch of money.
But
Real
the,
life
the,
money?
No.
no.
Okay.
But the reward
Thankfully.
you get for it is super valuable.
Yeah.
Imagine if you got the jab pet on the one Firecape.
It's
That
possible.
would be madness. What's the drop for the pet?
After Delibird came out,
Different
it's
on and off
possible.
task, I know. Is it 1 in 100 on task, 1 in 200 off? Or
Yeah, it's not a crazy like
Something
hit to
like
get
that.
in terms of like chance, but you also got to do the fight cave, which takes forever to do.
Oh.
You're gonna have to
1 in
get that-
200
Get that
off
rock up
task.
before you
Yeah.
go in there.
Cool.
Yep.
That's what I thought. Thank you, Penguity.
Damn, what cape after? God.
I'm looking
Jab
forward to
pet is
that.
one of the nicer ones, I think, too. I really like the jab pet.
I'm alright drinking a full thing. Doesn't matter.
I like his little bird.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a full one.
Honestly, don't
I
even
think it
think
wouldn't
about
have
it.
been
Not really.
Depends on your run energy is. I don't even think I'm ranking
What's your guys' favorite pet in game? Mine randomly is the Abyssal Sire.
I like the goblin.
Can you put? Wait. Can you put a? Are you allowed? Can you put a prayer scroll up on the your thing? Well, are you your
No, because two-handed weapon.
Yeah, but doesn't that go up in the
Anything about
The armor, like shield slot?
in the ammo shop?
I also don't know anything.
don't remember.
I can check. I have one.
Just check. Worst come to worst, I literally don't remember.
I know, I have absolutely nothing to add to the conversation.
Baby mole? Smoothers, you really like the baby mole, don't you?
I really want to. Oh, yeah. The baby mole is awesome. God, I really.
I don't have one. I thought I had one. Hold on.
You're a baby mole.
I would love to get the baby mole pet.
Hey, head's at 8.
Oh, he's bad with hair.
I got a holy blessing here.
I still love you though.
So, like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
game all
Oh, okay, yeah, nice. Thank you, Devin.
What are you doing?
Oh, no worries.
Really? You can do whatever you want.
It's just like the same.
Yeah. Old school RuneScape,
Alright, it's
basically
the
just the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
There is like a religion, or what's it called?
Prayer. Remember, prayer range
Prayer.
or mage at 3 ones left.
Alright.
Free pot.
Is this a Kumba? You're
This is
about to
it.
get in?
Where you get like
Free pot.
and all this stuff.
Alright.
Well,
I
you're
guess
gonna
we'll get
see
ready
it.
on a timer here. You good on time? Alright.
Okay, ready? Oh, I think I have to say yes to this. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. Alright.
Okay, the first thing I'm trying to do here is to see if I get the rotation right because it makes everything easier if I do.
Awesome, yeah. I'm probably gonna see. I've been going to movies on Tuesday, but it's cheaper.
I gotta walk to the center first.
How easily or how soon do you think you would be able to identify what rotation it is?
Fairly quickly. So first one was northwest, so it's one of these three.
Okay. And so then once you figure out your rotation, that kind of makes the whole thing a lot easier.
Yeah,
'Cause you know
I can see
spawns
where
and
everything
all
will
the
spawn.
monsters are going to be later on.
Center south, center south.
Drums are really going hard right now.
They are, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, how long is drum practice?
I think I have rotation 4.
Is it like a program
Okay.
for Easter Seals? Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought they just rented out the space drum group or something.
What's your range level?
76.
You know what's cool? You can take my I'm gonna let Tin go for a little walk and stuff anyways, too, so.
Holy.
Oh my god. Gonna be pretty calm
So,
for
yeah,
a while.
The first few waves is not really anything to write home about. It's not really anything interesting happens until we get until probably about the 30s, eh? 31 is when the first major comes in. Is that
Yeah.
right?
The Rangers.
Yeah, I got the rotation right. Nice. I got the rotation good on the first try, which is Pog. So essentially, like, so when you do this, like, when you do the fight caves, it's the same enemies each round, but the thing is they spawn in different locations. So if you are diligent enough to note where everything spawns right away, you can get, you can track to what the rotation is, and it makes everything easier so you can set yourself up for the next round.
Are you meant to be walking right now?
No, it doesn't really matter. Not right now, anyways.
Yeah, they barely ever hit.
Yeah. These guys are just little stupid minions.
If you don't know, you always want to kill. He always wants to kill the bat first, because the bat will drain his prayer, and the prayer comes in later, where you gotta pray to protect yourself from damage, like of a certain type.
Really want to try and conserve all the prayer points that we can, because that will be our only protection when we get later on in the rounds. Because there's certain enemies that if you're not praying the type of attack that they hit you with, they're just gonna one-hit kill you or hit like a 50 or a 60 or something. So that's really important to keep in mind. Preserving prayer potions, making sure you're not using too many supplies, using your special attack with your blowpipe at the right times. There's a lot to it, and I don't even have my Firecape. I probably don't even know half the stuff is going on, but it's gonna be a long, drawn-out battle here. And there's what, 63 waves? Is that right?
The Rangers there. There you go. So later on, he's just gonna have to tank the Ranger when the Mage comes. But for now, he can just pray Ranger.
And so over on the left side is what he was talking about earlier with the rotations. So now that he knows what rotation he has,
Like I can see right now, there's gonna be a ranger in the bottom left and a bat in the bottom right.
about a
Like a lynx or something. Yeah, his legs are so long. Well, no, yeah, Teddy's are so long for his body.
and it's a pretty interesting also like certain like language that is here down in the fight pits. All like the Tsar stuff has like translations for what every word means. So like stuff's not like Tzak Kel or something like that, but it actually like all these little words actually do mean something, which is pretty interesting.
What? Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure there's like online there's like a translation guide.
I did not.
Unless
Bat coming in.
I'm completely talking out of my butt right now. If someone in chat knows, maybe I'm completely making that up. But I thought that was the case.
You're gonna see some creepy hooded freaks, I would like to say later
Yeah.
on.
Definitely got some interesting looking characters down here in Fight Pit.
The melee is
Cool.
by far the strangest.
Thank you, Penguti.
The big melee.
Is that the one that has the big robe on?
Yeah.
That's the best looking one, man. He looks sick.
Yeah, there's like a certain order he wants to kill him, and he wants to kill the ones, and then he can take off prayer when he kills the ranger, because they'll save prayer points. Try not to prayer, Kumba.
Yeah, the big challenge to the fight caves. There's 62 waves leading up to your final wave fighting against Jad, and with Jad is very, very stressful. You have to hit your prayer switches on point for every attack he does, or you almost certainly will get one hit.
I got smacked once by him and somehow lived.
It's pretty lucky if you can live
But
a
it was
hit
pure
from Jad. But
It was pure luck I got it on that try.
That's kind of what half the suspense is, really. It's not the Jad fight is difficult. It's just it's stressful and it's not the easiest to get, especially on your first few tries. And
Yeah.
just to get to that point to even try and practice it or get experience in the
It's
fight.
hard. Yeah, it's hard to practice it because to even get to the fight is like an hour and a half worth of work.
It's
just to
it's
get
like
there.
it's easily like an hour and a half journey just to get the Jad. And then if you mess up, well, then you got to go all over again back from wave 1. So we're really putting all our eggs in one basket here, trying to go for the Firecape during the marathon, because we're only getting one chance. Oh, piano practice now.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
So it's not until wave 31 that we get our first mage. Is that correct?
Yes.
Cool. So the only thing we really got to worry about is the bats and the little lava ghouls and the ranger.
When he gets the mage in, that's when he starts getting pelted.
That's
Don't
when-
forget you got special attack gooms.
Oh. I don't know what one that's
Bad.
It's all the red stuff.
You can also click the orb in the
That's
top
it.
right.
Yeah.
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 So what is it that the blowpipe does again? Does it heal you?
Yeah, it heals
Spec?
For
Yeah.
damage that you do.
Cool.
It's like 50% of damage you do or something.
Is the ground supposed to be like lava or fire?
Yes.
Yeah,
It,
it's
this is inside of a volcano actually.
Oh, it kind of looks like an art installation, like in a museum.
It looks pretty cool.
It's like, yeah, like a raid.
It is super.
Your chair's
trippy
going
looking.
down.
Yeah.
It looks like you just put your pencil on the page and then just
Start scribbling.
yeah. And
It
the
do
lava
look
looks
kind of
like
hot though. You can see the fire cable. It looks like a piece of pizza.
It looks like that lava right there.
But it's
Yes,
like
it looks
moving.
exactly like this lava.
It looks really cheesy.
Yeah. Got a little animation too.
Cheesecake is also a joke people try to say with the Firecape.
So what is the objective of?
Get through all the waves and then beat the big man in the end.
Yeah, so the Firecape, what the reward is from finishing the fight caves is the second best
In slot.
cape. Yeah, second best in slot cape that you can get for melee up until the Inferno cape, which is the Inferno is dubbed as like old school RuneScape's most difficult challenge.
And it's not even close.
So this is certainly a big. The Firecape is a big step in an account for sure. Very big for your account progression.
It's also his second try, right?
This is like my third.
That's not bad, yeah.
Third or fourth.
Have you died to Jad before, or have you not made it?
Yes. Every time I made, or once I died in the middle, and then twice I died in jab.
So you've never actually completed the.
No, you can only, well, once you beat it, you have the cape, and then like you can do it again, but I don't have the cape. I haven't beaten it.
So that's the goal of today.
Yes.
Try and get that Firecape.
But if you
baby.
don't beat it, it's like
You only get one chance.
And
then
when
you
is
do it
that
all over
happening?
it's a while away.
Okay.
You got a long,
Yeah, it's-
long
It
go.
takes roughly like an hour and a half to get there.
Okay.
And then it all comes down to your fight against Jad. After that
Yeah, well,
hour and a half.
The last fight don't take long. It's
No.
just like
How
getting there.
how many hours would you say it would take you for you to prepare to do another run if you don't just like get it done today?
To do another run?
Yeah.
Like 10
Like
minutes.
essentially prepare
Watch
for
out.
another run.
Oh, I'm not playing.
You can save spot it, remember?
Yeah. It would
So you
take
can save
me
your
rough-
prayer.
If I wanted to do another run, it'd take me like 10 minutes. I just gotta buy all the stuff again. The hardest part is getting the stats to do it.
Cool.
Turn off your, I'll tell you, dude, just, you wanna save that prayer.
Max
No, I
hit
really
from
appreciate
Jad
it.
is 97.
King, you should right click on and tag them all so it's easier to see like the bats and stuff when
I agree.
because they blend in. Like there's one,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
click on
It's
that
coming,
bat.
it's coming.
You gotta like shift,
Shift.
right. Just right. and tab. Save spawn, turn off the rain. There you go.
Beauty.
Oh, he's on the boot.
Hmm?
He's on boot. You can see the console. Well, I think I don't
Oh.
know. Some people say you always want to use the boot.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks like a cowboy boot or something.
Yeah, people always say you use the boot.
That's sick.
Heel or whatever you want to call
Nice,
it.
yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
rock.
Nice, yeah, it does look like the heel of a boot.
Okay, there's gonna be a battle right here.
Get that bat. Tag all.
You want to tag them all, yeah.
What am I doing? No! Okay, I'm throwing. I'm chilling, there's another safe spot right there.
Right click on the bat now and tag them all, because you tagged.
No, these are the only two right here right now.
Yeah, but if you press tag
It'll
all,
tag
any-
all the ones that
Oh,
ever
I
spawn.
thought. Okay, my bad.
There you go.
Okay, not off to a bad start so far. Now, it's not really anything that's going to give you any challenge yet, but I mean...
It gets
It's-
bad
it's
once
coming.
once the mage once
we're
30,
getting there.
31 is when it starts to come on because then you gotta start healing.
That's when everything gets, that's when it starts to get legit. That's when the pressure gets put on.
We're gonna need to be quiet for Jad though.
Yeah. I might have to go get a Red Bull. Let me know what I miss.
Not much, I imagine.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, I died at wave 19!
Let me stop.
So how do you feel right now? Stressed or you feel calm right
A
now?
little nervous. I'm chilling. Plus, this is the first time I've played RuneScape in like a month. So, what a good way to jump back in.
Listen, if it doesn't happen, it's still very entertaining because it's hard.
Is that a large bull?
I'm not really sure what he is. I always call him like a creep because he just looks like a freak of nature.
Looks like
He got like the robes on.
Definitely.
He also smacks you hard if he gets a nice little. He can hit you a nice little bit if he touches you. But you can safe spot where he just like stands there, takes him to the dome. I feel like the slime ones like rarely hit you.
Yeah.
You kind of just like let them punch you in the gut.
I'm glad it's quieted down here.
Yeah. Sounds like the drumming might be stopped. Ryan was saying that the door was open to the music room.
It was.
Bruh. That's probably why it got significantly louder, actually. Because when it was started, it was like, it's not that bad.
I don't know if I can actually save spot right here. I might have to,
I don't know if you can safe spot him. The only way to...
Not, I mean, like, because there's going to be a melee guy right here in a second.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to run over here. It's going to take me just like
Like, yeah.
But I have to go right here.
I mean, you can safe spot, like, the grimer looking guys if you use them, like, by, like, get them to, like, pile onto, like, robe man. Then you kill the ones in the back.
I had to change my RuneScape name this morning to Maynard Candy. I was unsatisfied with my previous one.
Very good. What's your favorite Maynard's brand candy?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm a Swedish berry kind of guy myself.
Okay.
I respect all answers for that question, to be honest. I used to be a huge Fuzzy Peach guy, which I still am. But man, this is a really unpopular answer, but Swedish Fish are fire.
Yeah, that's definitely unpopular.
It is.
Definitely a hot take.
It is, but man, Swedish Fish, I'm a candy lover, man. I love candy.
I could like go around on a bag of like fuzzy peaches, like eat
Fuzzy
eat,
Peaches
eat
are
until I
easy.
get sick of
Yeah.
everything. Like,
Fuzzy Peaches, Swedish berries are also great.
Sour Patch Kids are good too.
Sour Patch Kids are good.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids are good. I find I have to eat not small amounts, but I have to take them in moderation.
You can't eat them as much as a Fuzzy Peach. See? Oh yeah, we got some Swedish feet. Oh wow, okay, never mind. We got. Oh wait, no, underrated. Okay, yeah. See, someone got my back.
You know, Swedish Fish man.
Okay, we got some. Yeah, right. Swedish Fish are awesome, but I feel like it's underrated. I get it why. They're just so like soft and like.
Yeah,
Like, perfect, like-
like they're gonna stick in your teeth, but it's not really worth it. It's
Oh no, they're so good.
like, for me, there's no payoff.
They're so good. Like no, see that for me that's a jujube. Jujubes are garbage.
Oh, I 100%
I
agree.
hate you.
Jujubes are like getting your teeth. And,
Like those, what's those, like
Like,
the cake that like Nans will make with like jujubes in it.
Oh, I know you're
like
talking
fruit
about.
cake?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not like it's like a fruit cake, but
Like
like,
a holiday cake.
gumdrop cake.
yeah,
Yeah.
gumdrop cake. There you go. Disgusting.
I can
Sour
do
stuff's
that in the
overrated
garbage
than sugar.
can,
Yeah.
whatever it is. What? Oh, no, it's like
Sour stuff
I
overrated.
thought it was like a copper thing.
Winslock, what's your favorite Maynard candy? That's what we were just talking about.
Maynard candy is Fuzzy Peaches one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Fuzzy Peaches.
Fuzzy peaches and Swedish berries are better than Swedish fish.
That was my
Oh.
L.
Yeah.
I agree.
No?
L opinion.
Swedish Fish are
Swedish
fire.
Fish are dope.
They're underrated. See, I was the only one in the room that agreed.
What, Swedish
I got
fish?
you.
Yeah.
They're
And then
okay.
Chad had my back.
Swedish fish are great.
They used to have these like Swedish berry beans. You remember those?
Oh yeah, the little ones.
And they had like fuzzy
don't
beach
do.
beans,
I throw
like
out
jelly
just don't
beans.
forget beef
Oh, I don't
They
know.
were good.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad for forgetting it.
Oh,
Special attack.
I thought they were talking about candy, BP specs.
It's like, oh yeah, don't forget about the BP specs. Those are so good. They were my favorite as a kid.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't like candy.
At all?
Any of them.
Oh my
Yeah, that
god.
is an unpopular opinion.
Yeah. I love candy.
I like chocolate and I like chips, but I don't like candy.
See, I'm not a big chip person. I like
Loyalty.
the chocolate.
He's called
I like a lot of
I
them.
always like
Ball,
traded,
ball,
I always
ball.
traded my candy at Halloween for the chocolate and chips.
Big
I used to
man.
give my dad all my chips, and then he'd let me eat all the chocolate.
You be changing your name some lot on here at Arcade?
Man, you get one free name change a month. I'm about it.
You love some.
I love changing
Where?
your name.
On
On
Runescape?
RuneScape,
You
yeah.
can change your name once a month.
What was your
That's
name
wild.
for Maynard Candy?
Um,
Unless it was
Chamber of
the.
Xerix Masher 66.
Oh, Chamber of Xerix Masher, yes.
Maynard candy.
I'd say Caden's trying to hide something. That's what I'm
Uh-oh.
You got
Big
people
man.
trying.
Big boy.
Safe spot that man. Oh, bat out of the way.
Round 23. There's a major I gotta watch out for, so I should probably move.
Wait, what round are we on?
I like these little guys with the blue frame around them.
Yeah, they're bats. If they hit you, they take away your prayer, which is basically your only protection. So it's very important that you kill them early.
So he's basically he's
guy?
using RuneLite, which is like it's like a third
That
party
looks
like
so scary.
client.
The
He
animation
purposely
is
put the
so
blue
silly.
on it so you could see it better.
What game? What
Yeah,
year
the
did this
murders
game
are small. They're hard to see.
Initially,
with the lens.
2001, I think. But yeah, the graphic style is based off of 2007.
Really?
Yep.
Was graphics that bad?
No, because like Mario Kart came out in 2007.
Like double
This
dash?
is like a browser game.
Yes.
Yeah, this was. Yeah, this was not.
This used to be like straight up browser game.
This one didn't have money.
Yeah, they didn't have money like that.
Yeah, RuneLite is just so wonderful. RuneLite makes things much easier.
I'm gonna say Zach plays a pretty old Skyrim game and the graphics are really bad.
But like when you're running something, it's
Is it like Oblivion?
no, I actually never played with
Yeah, RuneLite is happiness.
Did you see the thing?
The
Yes,
menu swap
that's gonna be
prayers
banned.
in the inventory.
Skyrim's only 2012.
No way.
There's
it
no
gets
way that
banned.
stays.
It gets banned.
The lava
It
looks
gotta get
like
banned. Like it's,
giraffe. Giraffe skin. The lava looks like giraffe skin.
It totally does.
I was thinking cheese.
Make
but
sure you're
yeah.
being super.
It definitely looks like it could be a
King, when you
craft.
get melees, if you can, you should set it up so the melee gets blocked on the ranger,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
and then you get because you want to kill the ranger first, so you can turn off that prayer and save him. If possible.
I love the noise after you finish a wave. It's the same noise like when you get a combat achievement.
Oh, that
my
was
goodness.
close.
I think the drums might be stuck.
Sure, gee, David only been at it for about 2 hours now. I hope. I'd be kind of mad if I was drumming that long.
Goo boy.
I don't know.
I like how they're like little like lava grimers.
I wonder if they
Did the purple guy just turn into
Lima.
two orange ones?
Like,
Yep.
Yes.
It's very loud.
Grimer and
Have you
muck.
hurt your ears?
Yeah,
doing
muck
this
and
every
grimer,
week?
yeah.
For 2
I
hours.
was trying to remember the name of it when I was like, what he looks like. Yeah, sludge.
There's a shiny grimer right there, buddy.
Man, as a kid, this is really random. I used to love like monsters.
RuneLite, yeah,
that
that's
were
the
just
client that he's playing on.
It's like a third party.
Oh.
Yeah, so like it's not RuneLite is not the client that's officially made by Jagex, which is the company that made RuneScape. It's got some like it's got some like improvements and like quality of life stuff. So like that you see all those stats up there in the top left, you wouldn't normally see that stuff. Or like the way that we have the or the blue frame around the bat. That's with RuneLite. But RuneScape is actually working closely with the RuneLite devs, and I think that
Kill 'em right now.
eventually they're planning on making
No, there's
like a Jagex
trying to
launcher,
trap 'em behind.
and they're working with RuneLite to basically have like them coexist in the one launcher. So it's pretty cool. Because there
It's
was
a lot
a
cooler than just suing them.
oh yeah there was a while where like they were very against like third-party clients and RuneLite and stuff like that.
Say, how did they get the licensing to like do basically RuneScape?
Well, it's still RuneScape, but it's just like a different like it's like a different place to log into RuneScape. So that it's like a little bit more
So are the
like
RuneScape people still making money? Like,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. They still get all the money
Because
because
we still have to play on their servers.
RuneLite doesn't make any money. RuneLite, you just download RuneLite. You don't. Yeah. You still have to pay Jagex a fee for like the membership
Oh,
cost.
so it's kind of like a.
They're not
a
separate.
1, 2, 3 movies kind of thing. Like you just watch.
Sure.
It's like if you watch YouTube through Chrome and then you watched it through like Microsoft Edge.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's
Chrome.
That's a good way to
Chrome
put it.
versus Microsoft Edge. That's a great way to put it.
Chrome is just significantly better, and like,
It's just like.
Microsoft Edge.
Yeah.
but you're still going to the same
My
place.
family still use Mozilla Firefox.
Oh my
Hey,
god. my
shut
dad
up,
does
Firefox,
too.
dude.
I remember using
Firefox for the
Firefox
OGs.
before Chrome.
Yeah,
I
me
did
too.
Yeah, I used it before Chrome, but now that Chrome is a thing,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go back. But for some reason, my family chooses to use Mozilla Firefox.
What's going on, Asterdax?
That's so random.
Luke does it, like he has a gaming computer, and so his gaming computer.
Yeah.
But like my family computer that's in the room.
Is Ranger
is,
jump
like,
scared you there?
What I'm doing, hold on.
My mom's doing, I guess.
Holy
My
jeez.
dad does that too.
Oh my.
Oh, you punched it.
Oh,
They
yeah,
gave you
Firefox
smack.
is excellent.
Best for some reason. I don't know why.
How's it going,
Oh,
Aster?
mama. Yeah, you're gonna have to save spot it.
Asterdax.
How goes it on this day? Still against third party. Most of them are very cheaty, from what I understand. I don't think they are.
What, RuneLite?
Yeah, RuneLite is not cheaty. RuneLite and RuneLite is actually on the official Jagex website now.
This is true.
If you go to Old School RuneScape, it's actually linked on the sidebar. They've started to work well. Yeah, I don't know about other clients. I don't mess with anything else other than RuneLite. But
The only one I
Oh,
know is
yeah.
OS
Oh,
Buddy
yeah.
used to be really popular.
Yeah, the others are.
OS Buddy
She
used to
sent
be
me a
really popular.
session earlier.
yeah, OS
like,
Buddy was
to
like
work
the
from
RuneLite
home.
before RuneLite, I think.
I was like,
Very
get you a man who's never been to camp but watches the Burry game marathon.
He was invested.
Laura's got her boyfriend on it.
Yeah, you donated,
Did he?
what, 100, 200 bucks?
200 last night, yeah.
Yeah.
Off, off.
But he tried to tell us that the Patriots were better than the Bengals.
The what?
The football team, the Patriots, were better than the Bengals.
But you gotta accept his money, so you
Yeah.
can't say no.
No, we still said no. Our Nick's reasoning was we already got the money, so.
Yeah, he's not getting it back now, eh?
Thanks, Laura.
That's what inspired me to wear the Bengals jersey today, actually.
Oh, maybe that's why he said it.
Well, last night I
That
was
was
wearing a Leafs jersey.
Oh,
Um,
is it?
Luke was in the chat last night when you guys were playing, when you, Griffin, no, someone was playing something, Griffin and you and Devin were all in the room last night.
Oh yeah, having a little dance.
What was that for?
It was like Friday Night Funkin' or something.
Oh.
And Ben was playing it.
Oh yeah.
And you were doing the little dancing.
Oh
dance.
yeah, I was going hard, dude.
Yeah, Luke was in the chat, he's Stereo Games.
Oh.
Yeah, I
okay.
think he donated.
Oh,
actually.
for some reason I thought that was Christian Delaney. I don't
No,
know why.
that's
I didn't have a clue who it was.
Yeah, he went in 2015 and then he randomly came to fall camp like last year.
Oh.
He got a
Okay,
big
you're not
boy
tagging
job
right
as an
now.
engineer now, so he doesn't want to come up alone.
Yeah.
But my little brother's volunteering this summer. He's 17.
That's so sweet.
Shout outs.
I always
Legendary
tried to get
counselor
mine.
Charlie Kevin.
Does he have a counselor?
Should
No, I'm
shades.
thinking it should be legendary counselor though. Legendary counselor, legendary counselor.
You could do like three-headed girl.
Name
I
legend.
said that and he was like, please no.
Name legend.
So Kumba, you're
Legend,
23
that's good.
minutes here into your Firecape run. How's everything feeling? How's it going?
Not bad. I used 2 Sarah brews, which I kind of didn't really want to do.
Understandable.
But I think I'm still chilling for
Word.
the most part.
Word.
I feel more calm now that I'm kind of in the
Yeah. Now you're in the zone.
You're getting close to me.
Well,
so-
yeah, it's getting pretty close to the time where things are gonna start
You
ramping
got
up
time
a
to
little
kill
tiny
him
bit.
before. Kill that ranger before he gets over
Still
here.
looking forward to it though.
You're right.
He didn't like
no.
camping.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No time anymore.
Yeah, he did once, but he didn't really like it. But
Yeah.
he was more like mature. I feel like he would like something.
Yeah, Chief Qual, there was a real big thing this past year with the 117 mod. I think that's the guy who made it. It's just like 117.
Yeah.
And he was working on the HD pack for 2 years all by himself. And it's just like a free,
Just for free,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a free plugin that you can just download, and it like makes RuneLite kind of look the way it did like in the more so like 2010 or like kind of like a closer to now, but not the same style. It was like the style in between before they went to RuneScape 3.
Yeah. And this is one guy, and he redid all
Yeah.
the textures and
The
stuff.
whole game, all the
But then I said his
textures,
name,
and then
like,
right before he was about to launch
Like-
earlier
Like
this year.
3 or 4 days. before.
Jagex let him know that no, you're not doing it. Like, you can't launch this, and the
And-
whole community upraged, and started having like actual riots in the cities in the game and like unsubscribing, so, like trying to really stick it to them that like this is wrong what they did. And Jagex actually came around on it and let him release the HD
Yeah, it wasn't
pack.
hurting anyone.
The
No,
shadiest
so
part
it's
about
really
it,
cool.
the shadiest part about it too was that Jagex was well aware of the creation of the pack beforehand.
Oh, this is. Oh wait. What's that guy?
The same thing. I think it's a little different color.
Oh.
I don't think.
With any sort of fan projects, like any sort of games, it seems like the strategy is finish it and then release it without hyping it up beforehand. Because you see that with Nintendo projects a lot, that people try to remake old Nintendo games,
And shut it
and
down.
then Nintendo is like shuts it down before it's out. But if you just put it out into the world, then like, you know, they can't really get rid of it then. Maybe you cease and desist before you release it, then you're not screwed.
Alright, here we go, round 31. This is the major, and it's a good
Yeah.
thing you got your mage up.
So
Good
it gets
stuff.
a lot harder now.
Don't forget about your blowpipe specs, too. Try and get some
Yes.
health back when you can. Probably not now, you're full, but...
Well,
Let's go, Kumba.
All good. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Still like halfway.
Oh yeah, we're still
Yeah, we
not
got-
even
yeah,
halfway.
we got a while yet.
We're starting to get into the territory now where it's getting a little more intense.
He's
It's,
gotta start healing himself because he can't not take damage anymore.
Yep. It's kind of like another level up. So the first 30 rounds is kind of just getting you ready and just busy work more or less to get up into the rounds.
That guy flicking the fire will deal big damage if he hits. Well, can.
yeah.
There's
So,
always
like,
a chance.
before I was kind of switching my prayer around to like protect from the different things. From here on out, it's mage only until I get to the final boss. Because these guys do way more damage than everyone else.
So you kind of gotta like work around like safe spotting stuff and like watch out for the bat.
So where he was protecting from range earlier a lot when the Rangers were out, now it's just focusing on the tech
mage.
from mage whenever he's up, and you kind of just gotta tank those hits. And yeah,
I have no idea if RuneScape works. Perfect.
Creation Cove, honestly, very understandable. This is a game I feel like mostly filled with middle-aged men. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm 19 and I'm definitely on the younger
yeah,
side of the
yeah,
player base.
you're on the lower side of the player base.
Everyone
yeah.
in the client I'm in is like at work playing half the time.
Big time, either at work or they're talking about like how like they're like they get a chance to get away from the kids so they can play or something like that. Like it's actually crazy how many people I would say are 25 plus on RuneScape.
And you're trying to figure out what works here. This is not a good place to start because honestly, if you don't know what's going on, this looks
Yeah.
super simple. It looks super simple and like looks like you're doing nothing.
Yeah, at its core, the mechanics of RuneScape are very simple. It's just click and then the combat is just kind of waiting around. But then when you add stuff like certain damage types and you gotta pray against his attacks so you don't take damage, or there's a lot to it. But yeah, it's just because that's right. RuneScape did have just such a huge impact right in the early 2000s. You know, it was on Miniclip back in the day, and everyone was on Miniclip for Flash games. So
And
that
then
really
when-
got a big boost then.
When you get into PvP, that's a whole other section of the game that just gets so in depth.
It really is just grind to master decks.
It's a big cookie clicker.
The way I heard someone describe it recently was a children's medieval clicking game. It's like, okay, well, yeah, that actually is
All
what
right,
it is.
buddy.
That's true. Games were this was free in RuneScape. Yeah, RuneScape was free on RuneScape.
Even though there was a monthly member, there still is monthly membership, which has gone up.
How much is it a month for the membership?
It's starting this month. It's $12.49 USD.
It used to
so-
be 11. It used to be 11.
Yeah.
11.99.
It's not brutal, but
I'm pretty
like,
sure it's like same as like Final Fantasy 14.
now you
Yeah.
can buy memberships by like using in-game gold.
Yeah, and you can also buy like bundles, so that it's cheaper. So like you can buy like 6 months or a year, so that it's like cheaper per month, say.
This guy's not hit me once.
Yes.
You would probably have to have like a half sensible account first to be able to have access to like the money making methods. But like I'd say after a solid month of playing, you'd be able to, if you focused on the right stuff, you'd be able to maintain membership with
Plus,
bonds.
yeah, first starting out the game, there's a good 30 or 40 hours of content before you need to even buy anything. Like, there's plenty to try out the game before you go ahead and buy
Oh yeah,
membership.
yeah. There's plenty of stuff you can do free to play, even though the real experience isn't pay to play. You can get advance a new account really quick by getting members right away and just sort of banging out quests. You can get a lot of early levels really quickly like that.
That's all I got up.
Nice. $5 the first time you subscribed in RuneScape. Yeah, I think it started off as $5. And interestingly enough, if people were paying that $5 monthly fee since when it's been $5, you get grandfathered in to keep paying that price basically.
Really?
So, yeah. So if you're on a monthly subscription right now for $5 on RuneScape that you got forever ago, it stays that way. You don't pay.
You don't need to
increase.
But
But
if
if
you
you
cancel-
cancel and then buy again, then you do.
Yeah, so
pay
basically you have
the
to have
price.
like years and years on years of
Yeah.
membership box. That's all.
But
The way they see it, I assume they got their money made off of you.
Yeah,
and
that's
they're
right.
like,
But you know, it would work that way regardless of when you start.
And they know you're gonna make a new account anyway.
Mm.
Because if you're definitely
yeah, because if it's an
maxed out.
original account, you're on RS3 anyways.
Chief Quality Charlotte of RuneScape and Adventure Quest. Yeah, mine was like RuneScape and Minecraft afterwards and Flash games.
RuneScape Club Penguin, baby.
This
Oh, Club Penguin, dude. Club Penguin was legit.
Pizza game.
This chair is really
Man,
nice.
Oh.
that was easy,
The
baby.
pizza game, the minecart game.
That was
that's where
the
you
best
get the
way to make
real
money.
money. Oh yeah.
Although when I was a kid, I figured you know how like when you're like now you'd like I would never like look up like
That's right.
RuneScape gold generator. I
Yeah.
did that and I straight up hacked in a load of money. Like I never ever had to get money again. I hacked in like it was crazy. I
Really?
just,
When
like,
you were a
found-
kid?
Yes, like I just found like a random generator, put on my name, and boom, I got like a load of money. I logged into this like weird thing, like being a dumb kid. Got a load of money.
Sick.
Got a load of money, and I never ever had to worry about it. And then years later, before Club Penguin closed, they said if you didn't play it in over a year, they closed your account. That annoyed me so badly because I was just like, man, I had so much stuff on here, like OG stuff.
Bloon's such an incredible Flash game back in the day.
When I was a kid, one of my friends, his dad used to like work away or whatever, and when he was bored, like home, like from work, like in the camp, he would play on his Club Penguin account for him and play the games to pass the time. So we would go to school and he would log in and just have millions of coins because his dad would just play the games when he was bored.
That's sick. Yeah, Balloons was such a great Flash game. The Flash games are so awesome, man. Like, it's such an interesting time in like internet and like game history, and it's so cool that like over the past few years since Flash has been
Disabled.
removed and from the internet more or less, people have really taken the time to try and preserve as many Flash games as possible.
I was a fancy pants guy myself.
Oh,
That's a good game.
dude, you could talk about Flash games for hours,
Yeah.
and I could be here going on and on and on.
The first ones I played were ones like that were like making fun of George Bush.
Like George Bush paintball.
Yes. Yes, and you can and like Condoleezza Rice comes in and like Dick Cheney, like and all the
Or, like-
guys that were like in the administration.
Do you ever play the one where he gets kicked out of the White House and has to make hot dogs?
What?
Yeah, I think so. I remember there was multiple like games.
I was a Trials player. I used to play a Trials game. You go up with like the
Oh.
on the motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Trials
Did
is
you ever
sick.
play one called Line Rider where like all
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That
Dude,
game was
I
nuts.
spent a silly amount of time on Line Rider. Neopets was OG Acid X.
Oh my
I'm
God.
more of a
Neopets-
Club Pang or more of a Webkins kid myself.
Neopets was good. I like Neopets.
I never did play Neopets.
I played
I
nice
played
with
Neopets.
Neopets.
I was hard on the Webkins, man.
Neopets though, like
Those mobs used to play their webcams for them.
Hey! Bridget R.
Schwab, formerly Schwab.
$35. Thank
Hey!
Let's go.
Thank you so much. That's very nice. Well done for your fundraising efforts. From a camper from 1998 to 2002, counselor from 2003 to 2007. I already feel very old typing that. Hey, thank you so much. That's much appreciated. I actually remember seeing that. It's
on the banner.
Yeah, the banners down in the craft room. That counselor name. That's something I recognize. Thank you very much.
that's pretty dang. Watch out for the bet.
The bat.
Seems
flapping
like
all over.
it's been coming along pretty solid since you hit round 31.
Yeah.
No major hiccups yet.
No, I'm in the rhythm of checking the rotation chart before I like
Nice.
do anything.
We gotta hope you got supplies.
But yeah, this is kind of spooking me out that I've already used like 5 Ceradome brews or 4 superstores.
Superstores. Mm. Well, Yeah, Asterdax, I think that like right after that flash went down, someone put together like a program you can download that has basically every single Flash game or as many Flash games as they could archived in that one place.
Nice.
It's really cool. And Armand is saying that the supplies look fine, so I take his word for it.
Nice. Oh, that's Armand? Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Nice.
Did you guys play Congregate?
Yes. Yeah, Congregate.
I don't know.
That was
with
like,
our last donation, we're 22 hours in, and our last donation was at 2,200.
Wow. Crazy. Incredible.
$100 an hour.
Pace.
Maple Story was something like.
Okay, so the next wave is the one where it gets spooky because we now have the ranger and the mage. So this is the round where I'm gonna have to start actually tanking hits and using my Cerebrus. Password is fartsmella8.
Those barbarians. You used to play so many Asian MMOs when you were young. Dude, I remember there was one Flash game where you played as a seagull, and you were just flying around the city. You could just like, people would log in and you could just like write your name and you just fly around and you're just a bunch of seagulls. That's so dumb.
Dude, I was huge on Club Penguin.
Oh yeah, Club Penguin was so good, man.
So good. You ever see? So, old school RuneScape is like originally not made by the same RuneScape people, right? You know, it's kind of like a revival by fans.
Well, it's made by Jagex, but it's.
But originally, wasn't it?
Nope, it was
It was
by
fully done?
Jagex.
Old school RuneScape, yeah, it's based off of like a build of the game from 2007
Yeah.
that they found.
Yeah, well, if you look at it, you look at any of the graphs for the player base for like RS, it's like, and then it's like for like 10 years.
Have you guys ever seen of those Club Penguin rebuilds? Like all sorts of like
Yeah, like Club Penguin
game
rewritten
design
and, like-
students always like remake it as a, and by remake it I mean like literally re-release it. They don't actually make something. They did that for Toontown too. Oh, they always get 'em.
Toontown rewritten.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Me and Jasmine were playing Toontown rewritten for a little while. That was
Who
legit.
probably wants to know if this is old school RuneScape, what is new school RuneScape?
Okay, so
I'll let the doctor
the
explain.
explanation that I kind of gave earlier. So around 2012, I believe it was,
So this was the
RuneScape.
original version of the game.
Yeah, so this is RuneScape. RuneScape 2 is what old school RuneScape is based off of. RuneScape Classic was a thing in like 1999 to 2001, and this was like the very rudimentary version of what RuneScape was. And then we got RuneScape that looks like this, RuneScape 2, which came out around 2002, and then that kind of just developed as it was until 2012.
Oh, my purse going.
Oh. Give us a second for thoughts. Cameron T donated $10. Hope Jad doesn't smack you. Hey, thank you. I hope Jad doesn't smack him either, actually.
Thank you, Cameron T.
Okay, so yeah, in 2012, they added a update into RuneScape called the Evolution of Combat. And basically what that was, it changed the combat style in RuneScape from what you're seeing now, which is kind of just like clicking and watching what happens, to something more like World of Warcraft, where you have to press a lot of buttons and like it's more complex.
Yeah, they
So
were
there's
trying
more
to
to
model
it.
it around like popular MMOs at the time, which
Yeah.
were like that, where they were like active combat styles.
And when that change happened, a lot of people, including myself, were just like, this isn't the RuneScape that I like to play. You know, this isn't what I want. This isn't what it was. So a lot of people just stopped playing. So after 2012, the RuneScape player base, which became RuneScape 3 then, after Evolution of Combat, which is why this is different than modern RuneScape. So yeah, to get around to your point, new school RuneScape is RuneScape 3, which started around 2012, 2013. But then in 2014, the devs tried to get people back into RuneScape, and they basically thought that old school RuneScape was going to be a way to get a couple players in for a few months maybe again. And they found this build of the game from 2007, so they released old school RuneScape servers. Everyone had to start over again, brand new RuneScape accounts, but you play exactly like it was in 2007. And then from there, old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3 had two completely different development trials there, two different like two different teams completely working on completely different stuff. So RuneScape 3 and old school RuneScape, while it's like the same world, the quests, the new stuff they add is completely different now, which is really cool. It's two completely different games.
Yeah, so much stuff has been added to old school since it came out.
Yeah.
During that time, you also got like confirmed gamer status.
Yeah.
Gaming status confirmed. And the point of this game,
It's
get
just
Firecape, baby.
no, it's just a number simulator. The whole point is just to get the 99.
Yeah, that's
See
right.
number go up.
Yeah, watch the number go up.
Big number, big heart.
What is the name of this red villain?
Jad. This is Zek, but he's not the villain. The villain looks like him, but kind of like bigger and like beefier.
Kind of looks like
Number go up. Feels good, man.
in the oh, what's it called? He looks like Heat Ram Pokemon, but a lot bigger, much larger, and like blockier. And not really at all. But
Big number make brain happy indeed. Dirt
Oh,
fact.
Yeah, dirt facts.
oh my God! Here's a dirt fact. None of what he's walking on right now is dirt. It's actually rock from the volcano.
That's a pretty good fact.
That's your dirt fact. I did 3 dirt classes and I pertained.
Dirt classes.
Well, technically called geotech, but I took the 3rd one for an elective actually.
Just
I
for
tell you,
life.
it was garbage. I hate it.
My brother's also a civil engineer. Also talks smack on the dirt engineers. He thinks they're losers.
Yeah, it stinks.
Yeah, the OSRS soundtrack is just so classic.
Sea Shanty
so
2?
good.
Oh,
One of the most iconic video game songs ever, maybe. Sea Shanty 2, dude.
Sea Shanty 2 remix is on my phone now. It's fire.
Yes. Port Sarim was easily my favorite place as a kid. I loved Port Sarim and that little that little cabin that was just down south of there where Reldo lives. Me and Johnny would hang out there so much. That was our favorite place to go.
Did you know I never ever did play RuneScape as a kid?
Really?
Nope, not the once. I only started playing it when we started playing like in the middle of quarantine.
I
Wild.
did, but I didn't do anything. I just used to kill goblins and beg people for money.
I didn't play it when I was a kid, but all my friends did, and I was like a total game addict, and all I wanted to do was play it, but my computer literally couldn't run this game. It couldn't run
Tragic.
Maple Story either that we were talking about.
Oh, God.
Maple Story is awesome.
Dude, I could chug along to play Club Penguin.
I played so much Club Penguin though. That's what I by far played the most.
Oh, yeah, Club Penguin was awesome. My neighbor had a paid account.
Yeah, Slice
I also
Bread, you
have one.
definitely got to get the
Oh.
RuneScape music on. You're walking around, it's just art walking around in your ears.
My parents would be like, we're not paying for something on the internet, like a game.
Yeah.
That sounds like a scam.
I still have that attitude, man. When you buy something that's virtual, it just feels so different and weird.
Yeah.
Like, I've obviously done it before, but
Yeah.
when there's a free game and with a paid version, it's like, what if I just get the absolute most I can out of the free version?
You just
Is
hear
there
your
a
parents
is there a
like, in
major
your
right
ear,
now?
or, like, it's a scam.
No, I already killed them, but there's going to be one spawn in the center, but I'm trying to take out the ranger that's going to spawn right here in a second.
Like,
You got your mage on still.
yeah. You want to race? Then you're right.
What
Well,
is
when you
this?
kill that,
Yes.
What are you now, Kaden?
I'm getting there.
Wave 42 out of 63.
Kill the ranger,
I'd say he's
kill the
probably
ranger.
actually about halfway through now, time-wise.
so he basically always wants to kill the ranger first because that's what's going to deal damage to him.
Because that's the attack that's hitting him off prayer.
Yeah, the major he can leave until depending on what's on him. Like you want to kill the major next because the orange ones aren't going to hit him and he can save them.
What are the orange ones called besides orange ones?
I always
Brother.
call him Grimer.
Hey, I was gonna say they look like Grimer or
The
something.
bigger one is Monk. So
Yeah.
before you kill, they pop out. There's a bigger one when you kill them. Those two pop out.
Fucking Grimer.
Explorock is gone.
Yeah, I don't think you were here when I mentioned this earlier, but like all their names are like Ketzek or like
Yeah.
Xil Gub or something like that, and all those like words is like translations basically for like this own like language down in like the Tazar area. Yeah, there's like after you get your Firecape, there's like a whole city you can go into as well for this
Oh, wow.
this area of
They
the
even have
game.
their own currency.
Yeah, they have their own currency, and yeah, all these like different words mean something. It's like Ketzek means something, but like
so cool.
yeah, it's pretty wacky, dude.
Man, the zeros. Oh my
Brutal.
god. XP drop. There we go. So if you're wondering if he's gonna hit, you can see like when he hits like left of the map, you'll see like these like numbers pop up. See, so he's gonna hit something. The bigger the number, that means the bigger it's gonna hit down. You'll see the number pop over red. So if you see something pop up, it means he hit him. Instead hit the 0. So he always wants to kill the bats first, and then he kills the rangers. That's the most important order. Until the melees get in here, like the actual big melees. Then the melees. Oh, I still see more.
I like that you get the little lava bubbles on his back there, the muck guy.
It's like a lowland monk. Is that a dog?
No, okay.
So many dogs.
Too many dogs.
So many dogs.
Sea Shanty 2 truly is the most iconic song. After the run, that definitely gotta get
What?
popped
Fruit
on
salad.
for anyone to hear.
Food salad's my favorite.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Gnome Ball also is,
Ball.
you know, that one's up there.
Do you have a favorite track?
Man, it's gotta be Sea Shanty 2, dude.
You know you can like buy the album on vinyl.
Dang.
Man, the Hosidius track is
Where
my
did I- where
favorite.
did I see
It's
that?
called Forlorn Homestead.
Oh, yeah.
Sea Shanty 2
That one's
remix.
chill.
Now that's where it gets crazy.
Remix.
Oh yeah.
Serious?
You got a nice little beat. We were listening to it the other day. I got it on my
Oh,
phone.
yeah.
I had to download it though.
Go crazy, listen to that one, buddy.
I had to put it over to Spotify so I could hear it. Gamer hours. Yes.
Time gamer hours. Oh yeah. That's crucial, guys. The BHGM stretches.
I'm being a loaf. Stretching.
Oh, dude.
Have you ever seen those TikToks where people stretch their dogs?
Yes.
Watch. He loves it. Might be too shy. Or the like.
What are you doing? You're embarrassing me, Mom.
Can you walk him like a wheelbarrow across screen, across frame?
Usually there's it.
He's not in.
Please, Mom,
He's in
stop. I'm embarrassed.
All these people here. Come on. What's up, Snoopy?
Big
Oh,
Snoop.
it's
What's
Snooper.
up? We're back.
Snooper's here.
Snooper.
You can tell
That
there's a
RNG on
cop.
that ranger.
He doesn't say much.
RuneScape also has the best MMO quest, in your opinion.
He likes to
Yeah,
shoot
it's a lot more than just like when I tried to play World of Warcraft for a couple months. The quests in that game just absolutely
Same,
killed me. It's like, oh yeah, go and kill like 50 of these gremlins, and it's like, what? Like,
That's not a quiz.
are you serious? Or it's like, hey, go bring this to some other guy, and it's like, well, now I gotta run for an hour, and it's like, oh, this sucks.
And in
Yeah.
RuneScape, it's like, you must pick the lock on the cage so the monkey doesn't get out.
Yeah, the RuneScape quest dialogue, when you're not just spacebar spamming through it or just trying to get through as quick as you can, it's a lot of the time it's actually pretty funny and
Yeah.
well
I've done
written.
almost every quest and I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I that being
I
said,
skipped
I
almost all of them.
barely ever read anything in the quest. I just spam through.
One that
but-
sticks out to me is when you gotta kill the unicorn, but killing the unicorn is bad luck. So they drop like a bolt. You like drop a boulder on the unicorn, so you technically aren't the one who killed it.
That's an underground pass, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like I would appreciate the quests in this game a lot more if I were to get a lot bigger into other MMOs with much worse quests. Like if I played any more freaking WoW Classic. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet, classic quest. Crook, I don't think there are any incentives actually.
Did the
No.
same thing earlier.
They do
There
exist
are
though.
incentives.
He's just typing it in.
Oh,
yeah.
hot dog,
Hot dog eating
competition at
contest,
3000.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hot dog eating competition.
Well, we're not gonna do it at 3000. We're gonna do it at the Osu block.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the last day.
But only if we get to 3,000. So
Yeah,
you
so-
better unlock it. Otherwise, I'll go hungry.
What are we at now?
We're not exactly sure how many hot dogs we'll be doing.
Sorry
Enough
for
to
you
make us
Osu
not want to
fans.
do it.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be painful.
Maybe if we hit 5,000, we'll squeeze Osu in somewhere if you really want it.
I'll go check for you.
Oh, it sounds like I can see they're on the
Sweet dogs there.
You can think of a sound idea for 4,000. We'll do it, but it gotta be something good. And it can't be like shave this person's head.
Sure, you can
I mean,
if we get 4,000, I will shave my head.
Head and beard.
Okay, no.
If we get 4,000,
Too big
I'll
looking.
cut my toenail.
Oh.
But if not, it's not happening.
Ever.
Oh yeah.
The girls wait until next year.
Yeah. Probably get next year.
pause.
You guys remember those like all the pictures of the people with like the world's longest
I was just
nails?
Yes.
With
Ooh.
like toenails.
Ooh, they're so
They were like
circular.
like snail shells on them.
The person with the world record for the longest fingernails broke them all off in a car crash.
Ew.
Oh.
I can't imagine like an instant my fingers feel
They get like a little bit long and I'm like,
me too.
I know. What am I gonna tell Ripley now?
Top DO double G. You're 50 minutes in.
Guys,
10 minutes off an hour into the fight caves. How's it feeling now? What's your mental like right now at this point?
My back is sweaty and I've had too big of a coffee before, so I'm a little shaky.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
chilling.
You got 6 pots left.
You're
not
doing
too
pretty
bad
well.
on that. On brews at least. You got a fair amount of restores there, which is good. I feel like you're doing alright for. You're on wave 46. Yeah, I feel like you're doing alright for that because you don't got that many waves left.
Are you able to safe spot him? If you are, then turn off your.
Yeah. Good call.
No, I didn't know where the major was
Oh,
gonna spawn right away,
word,
so I just
word.
wanted to keep it on.
Understandable.
Alright, if you had to explain this to someone who doesn't know anything about RuneScape,
Like me?
you know, unlike me,
Yeah, like me.
what is Hot Dog doing?
So right now he is doing the Tsar Fight Caves, or Tsar Fight Pit, which the goal of this is to get to the last wave, which is wave 63, and beat Jad, which is the big boss of this gauntlet per se. So every round, it basically gets harder and harder, but it's more so like at certain increments. Like at 31, it got a lot harder. And the last few rounds are going to be tougher as well, because there's going to be a lot more going on. But the goal of this is to get through all the rounds, which takes hour and a half, hour 45, and then you get one chance to fight Jad at the end. And if you're able to beat Jad, you get the Firecape. And the Firecape is the second best in slot cape for melee in the game. So it's a big upgrade from any other capes you can get.
I think I made
besides
the
the
decision,
best one.
I made the decision earlier. I think I'm gonna try and tank healers instead of taking them. I think trying to take them is too much to juggle at one time. So
Man,
I think I'm just gonna try to tank.
It's not bad. What I did and I found it was good. I click on one. Like what you want to do is you want to do one thing between prayers. You only do one because if not you'll lose it. So if he messes up a prayer flick, which you'll see later, then you got to go back and forth between prayers.
You'll
on
see
Jad.
when I mess up.
If he messes it up once, there's a very good chance he just gets one hit and the whole thing's gone.
Yeah, right before he fights Jad, we'll explain it a little more closely, but that's the Jad fight. It kind of is what this whole fight cave all boils down to. You're in it for an hour and a half, and then you get a chance to fight this tough boss. And if he hits you once, if you mess up your switch to the kind of attack he's doing just once, chances are you are dead. And then this whole hour and a half fight cave was for nothing.
Dang, how long do you think that portion of the fight takes after that?
2 minutes.
2
3
minutes?
Like, yeah, no, maybe a little longer than that. Maybe like 4 minutes or something, but.
And like the stress gets on as you get further in it. So like it's not only you're also fighting like yourself.
So what wave are you trying to reach?
63 is the final wave.
I'm at 47 right now.
Right.
And the first few waves go by pretty quickly.
He's
so.
gotta like juggle his supplies too, so he has enough stuff to get him to the end. Because if he runs out of pots to give prayer, you don't beat Jad.
So the three little icons he has there, that like magic beam he's on now, the missile, which is the range, and the sword, that's the different prayer types he can do. So when you have those activated, it negates basically all the damage from that type. So
Okay, right,
there's
right.
certain
Like
enemies
this
that
guy
he's
is
killing.
shooting. This guy's shooting magic right now, so I
Yeah.
have my magic prayer.
That guy's the
Right.
major.
Okay,
The
right.
guy that's standing behind him, he attacks with melee, and then there's a different kind that attacks with range. So early on, he was switching his range and melee to try and, minimize the amount of damage he was taking early on. But now, you really want to try and prioritize the major because he does the most damage. So he got him out of the way first, and now he can kind of take a breather, turn off his prayer, safe spot the melee guy. Which
Is
basically,
this guy?
yeah. So yeah, and safe spot. There's like certain parts of this area where you can safe spot, which means you can kind of lure them in a way where they get stuck, and you can attack them. They can't attack you.
Yeah. That guy there, this guy, he reminds me of Arthur's teacher. Arthur's principal, maybe.
Oh, Rat.
Mr. Ratburn. Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Chief Koala believes.
What wave are we on now?
48.
So this game essentially is the same game as Nicktoons Unite.
Yeah.
Just the Rush
Essentially, essentially, yeah.
Have you played Toontown?
Yeah.
Same vein.
Yeah.
Same devs.
So is there like cooldown on like the prayers? Like you just like go between?
No, so see this number right here, the little star, that indicates how many points I have left, and it gradually goes down when I have it on.
Like when he's using a
But
prayer.
I have these little potions that restore it like that.
Uh-huh.
And I have to try to manage my like supply of potions to the end fight.
Can you only use one prayer at a time?
Yes.
Well, protect prayer.
Protection prayer, yeah.
You can use other ones because the ones that can boost your stats, but you don't want to do that because you gotta save it till the end.
So what do you attack with, like just like melee, or?
So he's
I'll
using
click on him.
he's using a toxic blow pipe.
Which is a ranged attack.
Yeah, it's a range attacking, and he has a special move that he can use where when his health is lower, when he uses the special attack, half of the damage he does he gets healed for. So that can also help, especially later on when you're low on supplies, or to try and help preserve your supplies.
Also, the yellow ones are health pots. They're Sarah brews, but when you take them, it lowers your stats, so you can take 3 sips of a brew, and then you can use 1 restore sip to restore his stats, so it's like he's not lower attack level and stuff.
Right.
So you kind of gotta ideally you wait till you can use 3 brew sips like fully, and then use 1 restore to like maximize your usage really.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a better run around this one because the placement is weird. So when this guy gets close to me, I'm going to have to go like
Smack you. 0 though, that's nice.
Hog, good RNG. So basically that guy could have hit me there and made it really easy for me to die, but he didn't, so let's go.
Nice. That's what all this practice is for.
No, he hit me,
speech
but
check.
I didn't take damage, thankfully. So all RNG, so yeah, practice.
You can manipulate RNG in this.
I like how the map looks.
Yeah, we're inside of a volcano.
Yeah, we're in. It's again exactly the same as the end of Dixie and Unite.
Almost like the end.
You're
in,
fighting.
Minecraft.
What's the guy's name? The guy's like Berries.
Oh, I don't even want to think about
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, so it's like the Nether in Minecraft.
it. It's basically like the Nether in Minecraft. It's basically like Toontown. It's basically like Sims 4. It's basically.
It's
Like
I gotta
the
use
10
the
dogs,
washroom.
right?
like basketball.
He
Balloon.
has like his ears like on his neck. I always thought that was
Hey, we had a crazy camera angle. I didn't know you could do this.
Close up.
My guy's swagged out.
You can really see all the pixels close
You
up.
got some expensive gear on right now. Well, like, in the grand scheme of things, not really, but
For us?
for us, that's expensive gear.
Yeah. This helmet alone is worth like 12 or 13 million.
I don't know if you saw it, Sketch and Trevor said, check your phone.
Bro, what do you think I came over here for, bro?
I didn't.
I want that on a
On that note, I'm getting the couch.
or on a rug.
Yeah.
That pattern?
Very,
Cool.
yeah. It's very
Yeah, I'm too. And I'm
No, I need to sit on the couch to my back be right
Be right now.
And I'm back.
Mr. Rapper.
Come on, wait 50. They'll give you the swipe. And he is a creepy looking dude.
What's that meme from like SpongeBob? Like Mr. Krabs says like day 15, give it up for day 15.
I don't know.
Bad incoming, bad incoming, bad incoming.
He,
Oh, you're on a prayer, you're on a prayer, press
rings
sip.
the bell, he like takes off like the calendar.
Oh,
he's,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah.
tired.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Devin. Oh my god.
That was a
My
close.
heart literally just stopped.
John was watching me when I played. And
It's
John
just so
was
funny
getting
because like, the
honest.
game looks like so like.
But man, there's so
It
much.
looks like nothing's happening.
That's what I mean. Like you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, my heart's gonna stop. I'm literally looking at like 7 pixels on a screen.
It is, like,
There's
that's
so many things to look at,
my,
and
my
like
dad
make
was-
sure you're standing in the right spots and like. As I say, like it doesn't look near as impressive as it is. I mean, until you like do it. But now once you're like really good at this is easy. It's like a weird like.
It's funny, I was like, what's
The curve is really weird.
exactly. This is
I love
Would not be easy.
Move down here
I
and
beat it
hope
once.
that the next round is a little
Alright,
easier.
do my touch over again.
the stats are
Man, you barely takes damage. Holy god. 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, man, it's like almost like I'm like protecting.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, you got a little poison damage on that time. That's another thing with a blow dart. You can poison.
So Todd, would you like to explain the maps that you have on the left?
Oh, okay, yeah. So essentially, like, there's a set order in which the monsters spawn. Like, this round is this round is this. Like, for certain monsters. Like, I can see on the next one there's going to be, like, a melee guy, and a mage guy, and 2 blobs, and a bat. But the thing is, even though it's a set, like, number of which ones spawn, the locations to which they spawn is, like, there's so many rotations you can have. So, at the very beginning of the fight, if you pay attention to what the first 3 spawns are, you can basically
figure out which like type of the map.
which rotation you have,
Right.
Which makes it easier to like I can plan where I'm gonna stand for the next round and make it a little easier.
So are you on 360? Is that what you're on? Or like I'm calling 360. Just like the middle.
No,
The,
so
the numbers
360
here
is
are
the
the
major.
monsters.
Is there like level? So the
Oh,
360
Like
is the
see,
major.
this is like 180.
Okay, right.
So
Gotcha.
that's like on level 1 there's a 180 right here.
Gotcha.
Like on 52 there's 360 which is the major. And there's a 180 which is a mage, and there's 245s which are like the blob guys.
Oh, give it up for Wave 51.
Yeah.
Yeah! Is that a Wave 51? Also real one.
Maynard Kennedy, second. So that like blue sparkle, how do you like regen that? Oh, the potions, right. Right.
That's his prayer. That's
Right.
what helps protect them against the attacks.
It's your prayer juice. Prayer energy.
We're getting up there now. He's almost in the 10 level range. And the last like 2 levels or something, like there's a couple like pretty basic ones. He just kind of like stands there and attacks the majors. But so he's getting close to the end of like the half difficult, like moving around, and he's just gonna be waiting till the jet.
This one here, Wave 53, is difficult because I have one of all 3 of the
Yeah.
types.
Get that ranger boy.
Yeah, for that one, I need to yeah, okay, I need to know. I know what I need to do for that one.
Yeah, Cassie mentioned something about
Give him a high five.
She was like,
I'm only seeing it late.
that's where did he come from?
Well, you're
There's been a
officially
few
an hour
walrus
in now,
spawns
Goomba.
around.
They come down on the ice like polar bear.
I've never seen
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a mess.
If there's multiple
Hey.
walruses, they call walrus.
Goomba, are you gaming right now?
I'm the most gaming I think I've ever been.
Well,
Okay. Dang.
Intrepid, the gaming status is confirmed.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Creepy man, creepy man.
Oh, give it up for Wave 52.
Oh, you can kill him with use the blobs as protection. If you want him. Oh,
I'm
he's
going to
keeping
see
them all.
that walrus right now. If it's still there. If anybody wants to come join.
I'm good, thank you.
I just got here. I want to see some games.
Chillin'. I got no.
I can't. I gotta stay with the fire.
I'm a gamer.
So close.
Yeah, you and you need to be here.
Oh, I'm probably
I
getting
got
to the
you
good
good.
part. I gotta sit here now.
The end is so we gotta be quiet in the end. If he's gonna be.
Give me some serious.
If
time,
I'm
man,
low
yeah.
on prayer, don't be afraid to be like.
Yeah,
Oh
oh
my
yeah.
god, I thought that was
When I was-
health in the top left.
When I
Oh,
did
so-
when I did this, I was like shaking with my hand. It was like if you misclick once, it's over.
It
Well,
was-
it could be over.
It's just me, you, and Logic on Discord when we did that. Wasn't
I got chanced twice. Jad chanced me.
wild, man.
Yeah, so when he hits you, if he hits you, if you mess up the prayer, he can do one of 2 things. Either A, one-shot you, or B, get you down to like 3 health. And if you get you down to 3 health, it's called a chance.
Yeah. He chanced me once, and I also got. He also the big orange one, like the orange majors right before Jad. He spawned on top of me and smacked me, and he hit a 0, which could have 1-hit me, because he can hit a high max hit on melee. So you're gonna tank the range, the things, are you? I personally don't think you should, but whatever you feel comfortable
Especially
doing.
if you're low on supplies, it might not be a good idea because they can do a lot of damage to you.
You've done this before, Top Dog, right?
Nope.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't.
Well, I've gotten to the fight a couple of times, but the only people who have ever done it in our group are Devin and John. And it took John like 5 tries, and it took Devin 1.
Yeah, I got
You
lucky.
haven't done
I got
it,
a little
bro?
lucky.
No,
Because I'm-
Nick's a skiller. Nick's not about the combat game.
I just be chilling.
I
I just be watching the number go up.
It's gonna be significantly easier for Nick now. They got 99 range.
Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Nick will be able to
Bigger
wait through
number,
this.
better person.
He won't be worrying about like supplies.
Oh
as
no,
long
it'll
as
be
he's careful.
easy game for Nick. The hardest part about Nick will be getting prayer.
Yeah.
Like, and it'll be very quick.
This is my game.
You gotta get a ranger after this, boy. You're pretty great on supplies, honestly. You're doing really good on supplies.
Oh,
right
give it
now.
up for wave 53. Yeah, that one's
10 waves off. We're getting there now.
Is it 63 waves?
63 is the final one.
Wow, I also thought it was 62.
Which is so annoying because why wouldn't they do 64? That's so much more satisfying.
Or like 60.
It's like a full stack in Minecraft.
Yeah,
Full
there you
stack
go.
of waves.
I wonder. I doubt actually.
53.
Ooh, so we're getting good RNG on
Yes,
that
sir.
Ranger.
It would be interesting
He's
if
doing
like,
really well
if
so
like
far.
they couldn't do 64.
We're really good on supplies right now.
Nice.
He got some good gear though.
Well, cause like 64 might be like the final wave for like the boss, is it?
It's like the end of the fight cage.
63, once you beat 63, the little guy pops up on the bottom and he's like, just off Jez, about to spawn, be prepared.
What's the gear setup looking like here?
Armadillo helm.
Oh baby.
Yeah, he got some good gear. He don't got his ring imbued, but I also didn't have that imbued.
I like how the prayer
Yeah,
artwork
this
looks.
morning when I was setting everything up, I was like, oh, my ring is imbued.
John gave me a loan of a ring. He says, hey, I'll buy you a ring and then just give back to me.
Man, I gotta do this on the group Iron Man soon. That's
That's
gonna be a struggle.
spooky. It's not hardcore anymore, is it? No.
No.
Should have, Nick.
Back coming in, back coming in, back coming in on the bottom.
Give it up for wave 54.
Oh yeah, you get that major, boy.
I mean, realistically,
There's a range on this.
I died twice and you died
Oh.
3 times. Like,
Yeah. So basically,
I'm just gonna sit here and
Yeah,
amazing.
you're in a good spot, so just kill them
Yeah,
and
I'm
then just
sitting
pray
here
range.
at the nature and watching my health, my prayer.
Yeah, then just kill ranger, yeah, that's fine. Pray range right when you kill
I
him.
died.
And go.
I think I might actually have to.
I think the only time you die
Thank you. We love you. Ooh.
Thank you guys, seriously.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
boys.
Thank you.
Such a great initiative.
Much love for the boys, Eddie and
Oh, yeah.
George.
Hey, George
Coming in
popping
big.
off.
Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Some sweet. What number are we at now, everyone? Does anyone know?
Nick, what?
54. It's right here.
Oh no, I mean like.
Nick, what's
Oh,
the
Oh, we're at
How much
2,260.
Wow, let's go.
Awesome.
What's our viewer count at these days?
Viewer count is at 33.
Oh, nice.
Dang.
Is that 2,260?
Man,
Wow.
we had like 14 or 15 viewers like when I was here like 6 a.m.
Wow.
Man,
Me and
until like
Cassie left
4.
our phones on last night while we were
It was all lurkers pretty much.
Yeah.
Then the morning crowd started to trickle in.
Yeah.
We had pretty solid viewers throughout the night. Like when you weren't here and it was like
We had 20
late,
something
late
for a long
hours,
time.
like 3 to 5. There were still people in chat basically the whole time.
We had,
so-
we had a dolo battle like 2.
Yeah.
Man, I'm wondering when the Australian gamers, they usually come in sometime late in like the marathon, like 6 a.m.
Intrepid putting in work.
Like they definitely follow us.
Man, and Trip has had to be here forever.
Much love, Pangoody.
He's been
My
on the
boy.
stream
He
like
said
the
he's
whole
spending the
time.
weekend just watching.
He's gonna get longer than all of us.
Man, I would be just if I was in his space, I'd just say anything and just be playing Runescape probably and never sit stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I went too far.
Uh-oh.
Right.
So right now he's just basically trying to get him
I'm just
stuck
get
on the
this-
Ranger.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that big guy stuck behind the little guy.
That
Whoa,
could have been real bad what just
whoa,
happened there.
whoa.
There you go, there you go. There you go.
Yes.
There
Okay.
you go, good job. So you're just trying to get him like
Yo,
stuck
where did he
down.
go?
The AI is not smart.
What?
Man, he just can't see you in front of like the big guy because
So
he's
now
so
he's
big.
going Italy rock. Then you're
Yeah,
on the
this
boot.
rock looks like Italy.
Got boot.
Nah, boot.
Man,
It's like a heel boot.
the sprites from that menu would make like some like sick tattoos. Tattoos.
What?
Like the prayers and stuff. Like those ones.
I have a list on my phone of potential tattoos.
Yeah,
all
that's
3
like-
of the protect.
That red one was cool. I thought that's a
That's
prayer,
sick.
but the red and the blue one around the heart, those look kind of cool.
Yeah.
Follow your heart, Chief. I respect staying in bed.
I'm getting a new tattoo next week.
No, you're not.
I said no.
You're one.
I won't allow it.
I'm pogging right now.
Don't tell my mother.
Yeah, Kumba, Pangoody just mentioned that having the Rangers and Majors tagged could help with the safe spot. Just to, be able to see him a little easier. I don't know if that's...
Tag them all. They're all posting personal there now.
They're not messing around right now, but...
Alright, you're gonna have to get that Ranger. You're taking damage
I
now.
don't even know what way we're running it anymore. It feels like we've been here for
Oh
an eternity.
my. You got a special attack?
Wait,
Yeah, use your
55.
Don't use it, don't use that.
Oh no, I know. I'm
No, hit 0 anyways. L.
Yeah. Kill the bat and then kill the ranger. Luckily the rangers don't have good defense. Usually hit pretty good on the ranger. I had one brew on the Jad fight, which is really all you need.
And this is awesome.
You don't even need that really. As long as you're on decent health.
Might unfortunately be a little too late, thank Gooey, for that one, but I will put that one in the back of my brain for when I get my Firecape.
Wait, what's he say?
It's a setting that shows the ground tiles they occupy.
Yeah, I'm not excited to try to do this with no Sarah Brews on the fire.
Oh.
This is gonna be not fun. And no stamina pots either.
You don't really need the stamina pot, honestly.
Your pal,
I never use
Brand
it.
Redeemed Person Behind Couch gives us a funky dance.
I'd love to
for
get the
500.
Turbo up Goomba, but it's brutal on the Group Iron Man.
Lots of money. Lots of money.
Going for it.
Well, you can't buy the stuff on Group Iron Man.
Oh, thank God I'm not behind couch.
Oh no, you can't.
You need to either grow or slay all the
hit
birds.
that.
Oh.
Bring it down.
I love that one.
Yeah, that's a sick hat.
There you go. A funky dance. Oh, thank you.
It's very fitting.
Doggy bless.
Doggy bless.
Yep.
Alright, doggy. Doggy bless.
He's giving us a blessing.
I only have 3
Oh,
Sarah.
you're big chillin' now.
That's one good boy right there.
You're getting a little bit spooky territory now, for sure.
Yeah, with the Sarahs, yeah.
Oh, he looks at my ear.
You might have, I don't know if
yeah.
you'd be able to
Yeah.
the tank the
Oh,
wheelers.
what's on that phone?
Okay.
My phone.
Middle of
I
text.
feel like you might take
Hey,
damage.
drop that.
Give me some attention.
My dog used to always do that. It's like,
Oh
with
my
the
God,
laptop,
dude,
she would just sit on the keyboard.
Struggle, man. What wave are we on now?
56.
Give it
Man,
up.
you can use
55.
a sip of the Bastion. You got 4 sips, right?
Yeah, you're right, actually.
I'm going into the game on mode.
Might as well.
Wave
Oh,
56.
nice.
Might as well.
You can get him before he gets over.
This is
Man, walk on the other side of him quick. There you go.
So if you have long,
Long
range,
range.
on mine, you might be able to.
yes.
Oh, you got him, he's good.
Yeah, that's fine. How'd your game go?
It was really good.
Good.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Dude, I don't know if I can start Mr. Down, but I can't. I can't start that right now.
No one can stop him, not even you.
I couldn't stop him last year, so I'm really hoping I can this year.
Ben, are you after this one?
Yeah.
No one can stop him. Sips.
I'm getting like heart palpitations just like thinking about it.
It's like
Happy taste.
reminiscent of Vetter's Donkey Kong
Oh.
Country run.
I'm following in his footsteps. I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse. I'm hoping it's a blessing. Or no, wait. He didn't do it on his second try, did he?
He did it on his third.
Oh,
try.
no! I gotta break the curse.
Man, it got
Eddie,
stressful on the
give me your
last one too.
energy.
He was so good at everything, and he was saying he was beating the first try, and then in the marathon, marathon always things go wrong. So it's not
Yeah.
working.
And he had one of the more technically impressive runs like ever at a marathon, but just like the last section of that game, so spooky.
Yeah, I remember him struggling a lot with King K. Rool last
Boss
time.
fight.
Yeah.
The boss fight. Still haunts my
That music
nightmares.
was stuck in my nightmares.
And it would go
Crazy
so
final
well
boss
too,
music, too.
until like that last phase where it was like the invisible or like it was like a purple cloud or something came back.
Yeah.
It was a cloud in a weird loop. It was like, dude.
Then remember we started the sacrifice.
And then he'd be like,
sacrifice tactic.
he shoots the gun and be like, okay, shoot, sound, 2 seconds. Oof, there's
Oh my
the
god, you're
bomb.
making me
I
nervous.
remember that. I love that game.
That's a clutch there, Kate.
The hard part about my run
Nice
is
spot.
it's the last level. So
Yeah.
I like it's
And the Ranger had to wait 2 first is nice.
You're almost through the hard stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Getting there.
the hard stuff before the last one.
Yeah.
This next one's gonna be tough.
You're close on supplies, so you really got to make sure you kill those rangers fast.
Thanks for that, yes sir. Are you attacking right now?
give it up for wave 57.
Go over and kill that thing.
There you go.
There
He's
you
just
go.
standing there.
Nice. He's just looking at it.
Menacingly.
He said once this guy's gone, I'm he's in line.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Pretty
Final
fresh.
Fantasy 7.
It's the Royal Rumble.
My Royal Rumble.
You gotta take it. The melee's the next one up.
That'd be crazy if you could like do that for Royal Rumble.
You probably could.
Yeah.
Some form of it.
It'd take you a while.
I don't know where I'm gonna stand on this next one.
Yeah, we're getting close.
We're literally gonna have to do fight caves in like black D-hide on the group iron.
This next wave is gonna be
I
tough.
got Varric Helm for us, so.
That's what I wore very sound.
Yeah.
We got the Carol's crossbow release.
We got some components. Hour 15 in now. Pressure's on. Round 57.
This
Wave.
next one's gonna be really tough because I don't know where I'm gonna stand.
Watch out for the.
You said that you're an hour and 15 in?
Yeah.
So what's the hour 27?
Oh, he's smacking.
What's the hour
Oh
27?
my god, that was. Oh
Get
my.
me away! Why are you zigzagging?
Under the chat.
Oh, that's how long he's been online.
Oh.
Special,
okay, okay,
special.
okay.
I'm not sure of the
Oh,
max
it's
hits,
just
but
special.
is that what
I-
the
that's
gamers
okay.
would call a chance?
Oh, that's a good one. Nice little heal there.
Beauty.
Now save that special.
This was called when like something could have hit.
Yes.
Could kill you, right? A
Yeah.
chance. Oh my god, you got chanced.
You got chomps.
I don't
It's
know
not
if
a
that
jab.
was or not.
It's
I
not a
don't know
jab.
if
I
it's
don't know if
that
you get. Well,
The
nah.
major or the Jad would definitely chance him.
Well, if he hits, yeah.
Can they like one shot you?
Yeah, jab
Jab
easily.
can.
Major probably can too. Actually, I'm not sure on the max hit, but it's pretty high.
Brutal, man.
If he smacks you, if the gold ones smack him, it'll be a chance. That's the one I got chance on. I got hit by jab, but I didn't get a.
Goodness, you have the squad pulling up. Holy.
Try to get beyond that range. Oh, mama.
Oh my god, hit you again. Good god.
There you go. You're good there. Nice.
Got run by. You got a. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say you can do your heal. Your respect.
You have
Don't do
2
that.
doses of potion left.
Then safe spot.
Streamer trying to give me a heart attack. I'm doing that right now.
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Oh my.
No, 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 no.
Oh, he's gonna hit. He's gonna hit.
He's getting ready.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank god.
We still in this?
Yeah, get up here.
The thing is, you really don't. As long. Oh God, you're gonna want one brew for the healers. to
Got
last.
the chairs
You're gonna have to kill the
Chairs on
healers.
the gun,
You got no choice, I don't think.
Still stress. Pepe stress. Does it
Sorry.
emote or
Don't worry.
no? Should be.
Is your pulse stress?
True. That's the better choice.
Someone drop a Yurple stress.
There we go, monk
Oh,
ass.
there's that.
Oh yeah, this is very monkey ass. Actually, right now he's doing alright, right?
This is very Pokemon Pikachu emote.
This is very much monkey ass.
This is
Monkey
very
ass.
Fortnite Bush, whatever it's called.
This is very Kippery mix. Right now.
Very intricate. This is very intricate right now.
Attack, you're not attacking, you're not attacking.
I was looking at that.
Hit him. Use special. I'd do it again, honestly. Might as well, you're here.
Oh, nice.
There you go. You don't even need to sip.
I don't know where I'm gonna stay swap this.
You got 3 sips on your bastion left.
Man, what is the Bastion push? I don't think I've ever seen that
It gives
before.
you a bunch of extra range.
Suppose that's probably like 98 herbal or something stupid.
I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it is really high. You joke.
Let me look it up.
I feel like it is high, but I don't know for sure. I don't know. I know nothing about herbivore, man.
Day 59.
Herbal is garbage.
And if you get on the other side right now, you can safe spot him. On the other side of that major.
Where?
You're good there. Actually, no. Yeah, wait, stay there.
If you go-
Try on long range.
Yeah, switch to long range mode.
And kill that. Yeah, because then you can.
Keep him in the safe spot.
80 herblore.
Kill the ones that are on you first. Because they're on you.
You're
You're
right.
right, you're right, you're right.
Lovely. It's 80 herblore, but you need vials of blood.
Kill the big one first,
Drops
kill-
from
oh.
Theater of blood. So
Give it a
we will not be
59.
getting those. Ever, probably.
Maybe for a while. That's fine.
Maybe someday. Or our future.
You never know.
We managed to do Theater of Blood on the group Iron Man. I would poop. Mostly because there's only 2 of us.
Well, you can play with regular accounts.
Don't move me, please.
As a
Sorry for giving everyone a big jump there.
There you go. There you go.
Or at least it's that way with Chambers 0.
And we just take it nice and easy.
Oh my god, I gotta go pee. This is stressful.
I can't leave. I gotta pee, but I'm not leaving.
I gotta pee so bad.
From what I've heard, the most important thing with Jad is staying calm.
It is. It was easier said than done.
Realistically, I could leave this right now, get up and go on.
Yeah.
Like right here. Nothing to hurt me.
You just be wasting a lot of prayers.
Yeah,
though.
I'd turn my prayer off. But
Big thing with Jad is do one hit at a time and make sure you. The healers is the hard part. Don't walk through Jad. You gotta hope you get good healer spawn. If the healers spawn and they get on you,
It's okay. He's on Wafer Z9.
Yeah, Teddy got flashbacks to the time he died to Jad.
one click per prayer switch, Kane. That's all you gotta remember.
We need to rush nuts.
Man, I'm excited to see this Jad guy. Everyone's talking about him so much.
Oh, he's crazy, man.
You got more than one head. That sounds pretty nuts.
You're gonna look at him and you're gonna say,
I got more than what it is.
whoa.
That looks like just like it's for
Man, who is gonna become Counselor Jad? That'd be crazy.
And we were talking about it not that long
yeah,
ago.
I think, yeah.
Like trying to find like someone to name like a RuneScape thing, and Jad was like the name that we thought was like best. But like we'd have to find someone that plays RuneScape.
Like a kid who plays RuneScape.
And I don't think that'll ever happen. But
You think no kids play RuneScape?
dude, the instant I hear a kid be like, "Oh, I love RuneScape," boom, Counselor Jad, done.
Yoink.
Like, Ben, for reference, I'm 19 and I am on the very young side of player base for the team.
Things have changed, I guess. I remember like my cousin playing this game, and it's like he's not a gamer. He was like 8.
Man, when I started playing this game in 2007, I
Like
was
how
7
would you
years
get
old.
Kill him right now while you're at.
Like,
You got a second? Just make sure you're watching him.
I used to play this,
For
I had no
melee.
idea what I was doing. I remember like all I used to do is kill cows, and then get the cow hide and go to the grand change and sell the cow hide and just go back to lumber to kill cows. And just
It's like Animal
Oh, I probably could have trapped him behind.
I died to the cows in
It's so weird.
RuneScape when I first started playing.
Special, because he's weak. He's weaker.
They would cost an animals.
You can get hit bigger. There you go.
Kids don't be ruining the escape anymore.
They really don't. They be sporting night.
You're gonna go in the Jad pot and maybe with one pop. You can sip Bastion. You got. Now just leave the last one for the end.
I believe. I'm a believer.
any believers in chat?
Give it
Drink
up
some of
for
the
wave
Bastion
60.
Oh, he's.
little tangy.
I'll kill the ranger.
Bad luck, bad luck.
Me a one believer.
Not really. I actually don't really care for it.
I'm a believer.
Oh my god.
I'm a believer till I die, baby.
I'm a One Directioner actually.
I'm a.
I'm a believer.
I'm a believer.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
I believe too, Chief Koala.
No, but yeah, but do you believe?
No.
Yeah, Peter Pickler.
Stop hitting ranger,
Do you have any Peter
please.
Picklers in chat? Peter Pickler rise up.
Justin Bieber could not beat the Fight Caves.
No way. Not a chance.
That's what you think.
This next round is pretty easy.
But Kumba can sing his songs on stage.
Are you on 60 right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the next 3 are easy. Alright, he's in the. He's
I'm in
basically.
the home stretch.
He's in the home
Have you heard
stretch.
his new song?
The next one is the last one you can take damage from, basically,
What's it called?
till the end.
It's clearly a joke, but like,
Hour 23 minutes in.
It's really bad.
it's very, it's like disgusting. New Justin Bieber song. Apparently it's a joke, but like, you know, it's easy.
Yeah, I should be good at. Yeah, these Sarah's
Easy
gonna
enough to
stay
say
with
that
me
if you're
now.
making
I'm
that
chilling.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I do.
Oh, I thought you were talking about RuneScape. I thought, yeah, I'd say.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah, I ruin Escape.
Home stretch indeed.
I think that if someone
Skeeter, what are
like
your
any piece
opinions
of
on the new
media,
rune crafting?
and then it's so bad, and then they say it's a joke after.
Yeah.
If it's not obvious that it is a joke from when you first watch it, it was a failure.
Played Escape.
Like it wasn't a good joke.
I've
and it wasn't a good piece of media.
escaped a couple of ruins.
Either way, it was bad.
The only reason why I know a bit about this game is
Oh, man, he
Wave
spawned,
61.
he spawned right next
Give
to
it
you.
up
He was
for
able to
wave
blow up that time.
61.
Oh
we're
my
so
god.
close.
The second to last wave, or the third to last wave, I guess.
I don't know if they'll
I
take
just
it
crapped in my britches.
Leave it on till. Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh! Why are you doing this?
Oh.
Why are you
Oh, mage!
Oh.
Pray mage!
doing this? Bring me.
Oh, you just got chanced.
Oh.
You just got chanced big time.
Holy smokes.
You just got chance.
Don't worry, I'm Chad.
Man.
Chauncey.
You're gonna have to go
You
on the other
just
side
got
of the
pants
boot. You gotta go on the other
big
side.
time.
Oh, now you're good. You're
Chance.
good.
Hello,
You drank.
Chauncey.
Took a
But
pan.
the thing is,
Now I'm gonna have to pray here now.
I was like earlier.
But someone's actually named Chauncey. I'm so mad in life.
Chauncey is the name of the baby ghost in Luigi's Mansion.
You gotta sip your thing.
But his parents' names are also Neville
Proper
and
sip.
Lydia.
I know
So,
a guy
like,
named Chauncey.
You're great on prayer
Actually?
pots.
Swear to God.
You're great on restore.
Poor guy.
I know a guy named Aloysius.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that name.
It's just like an obscure name. Like
Yeah. It's so just
it just reminds me of Aloysius O'Hare from Lorax.
interesting. Yeah.
It reminds me of if you think an owl tastes good.
What's
That
that?
owl was owlicious.
Oh.
That was a funny joke. Guys, that was just joke. I was just a joke, guys. It was a Tenchi bad joke.
Just like
Oh my god.
that new
Oh,
song.
that makes
What's
it
chat
funny,
saying?
man. You were actually joking the
Super
whole
stress.
time. I didn't
Super stress.
realize.
Super stress.
I laughed.
So Kumba, we're 2 rounds off now, or
Well, after this one, it's just the 2 mages, and then
holy jeez.
Make sure they don't
How
spawn
are
on
you
you.
feeling?
On this next round, there's gonna be 2 guys like this,
My
but
hair
one
is
is
gonna
gonna be
go white.
orange. Where the orange guy like this spawns is where Jad will spawn.
Hi. I already did that with that real fast.
Get a camera on up.
Okay, it's gotta be good.
How about don't look?
Alright, how's your mental going into the second to last round, Kumba? What are you feeling? What are you thinking?
Have you
I'm
done,
not gonna lie, I'm nervous.
have you done
Yeah.
this before?
Nope.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. He's trying to go for his first ever Firecape.
It's a big achievement.
It's a massive achievement for any
Why do we have
any
back to
account
back
to get their
first
first
ever? I
Firecape.
hate this.
Is this
But,
way?
uh,
Give it up for wave 62.
Alright, when this one gets close to the end, everyone's gonna stop because this is the last one. The next round is the last. And
This is the boss.
He needs
This is
the
the
focus.
last round before the boss.
So I guess we'll probably
Hey, and
take
I'll
this
help you with
time,
prayer. I'm stressed.
take this time quickly to explain the way Jad works because we're gonna try and stay
Okay, yeah.
quiet and let Caden focus during Jad.
So essentially, the boss has 2 main attacks. He has a mage attack and a range attack. And depending on which one he is about to do, he has a different animation. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to hit him while watching his animations to make sure I'm protecting from the right attack, essentially. But the timing is very, very slim on when you can do it. And when his health gets to half, he spawns healers, and then you have to juggle killing the healers and protecting from him at the same time.
There's a lot of stuff you gotta try and think about while you're also trying not to die.
Caden, always remember,
It's a
only
lot.
click one thing in between prayers. Because if you do 2, you won't have time.
Yo, who is this?
And thank you.
All you
Piggy,
gotta do
for
is
the
click
bits.
on a healer once, and then you
Yeah, thanks for
just
the
let him
bits.
attack until he runs.
Yeah.
But don't walk through
Don't
Jad.
walk through Jad, no.
Because then you can take a
Are
smack.
you speed running this right now?
No.
Okay.
Pinguti has blessed you with a potential tank hit from Jad, so if that happens, you know who to thank.
Okay, and I'll let you know if your prayer starts getting low.
Here we go. After he finishes this, we're right into the final round, right?
Alright.
So here's Jad,
Whenever he hits alt, there it
final
is.
boss.
Wait, Jack comes in that waste.
That's fine, that's fine.
Almost an hour and a half.
for wave 63.
Okay, good.
Keep your finger on the thing.
So those are the 2 different attack types.
Move your thing over here. There you go.
When he smacks down on the ground like that, he has to do the protect from range. And when he goes back up in the air like that, that's when you do protect from mage. He doesn't have to worry about the healers until Jad gets to half health. That's when the healers spawn. Then it's gonna get a lot trickier.
A little bit too late.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Stop laughing.
No, it's just the music next door. The curse Mary had little lamb.
Good job, game.
Stuff.
You'll keep attacking him.
Nice.
Good job. Healers aren't. You're not there yet. You'll get there. You got a bastion slip. You can do it in between. If you want to risk it.
There you go.
There you go. Good job.
Boss.
You got it. You got it.
Nice, I got it.
It was close. You don't gotta keep clicking on it. It'll keep going when you switch prayer.
Uh-oh.
No!
No!
You were doing so good.
And that's it.
Oh my god. It was so good. Oh, that was such a good
All it
I was
takes-
watching the healer.
All it takes is one
Yeah,
attack.
and all of that, and I was a second too late, and it's all over.
Now you gotta spend another hour and a half to try and get it
Let's
another day.
go!
Good
Well,
job. No, that was fun.
It was a valiant effort. You did well.
God.
Learn more for next time. Everyone give it up for Top Dog!
Yeah.
Hey, at least you got 4,000 total for your efforts.
Man,
Let's go. God
you
bless.
did great on supplies.
Yeah,
like,
man,
really well on
lasted
supplies.
it. I didn't even need to use my Sarah that time.
Yeah, well, like the only way you would have to use it then is if the healers start beating you up. But even then, like,
I watched the healer walk in, and I was like, "Oh, that's him," and I looked away for a second.
Yeah, it's all it takes is 1 second.
the worst part is the animation is like very similar.
Yeah,
'Cause he
he
gets
goes
on his,
up the same way.
Yeah, he goes up the exact same
You
way.
don't got much time to
There's a
think about
really
it.
small window to click.
Well,
That was
thank
a
you
good try.
everyone for sitting here and watching me for an hour and 30. Click and then wait. Thank you all very much.
Yeah.
Good effort, Top Dog.
RuneScape.
I'm going to check on Sopa.
Best thing about this is now you're setting up for an epic run next year.
Have some chili.
You can.
Are you back in the big canvas?
Yes, I can make it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we're right on time.
God, it was so close.
Hey, it was. It was.
It was
you
actually
did really
it was
well.
a really good try.
You did really well.
You did everything right.
I've never
You-
gotten a healer's
You didn't mess up the prayers. It was just late. It was just
Yeah.
slightly too late. That's all.